Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a while. Uh, I've been busy, and I think so has everyone else, right? Well, it's all good. Everyone's been busy, everyone's been doing their own thing. As you can see, we're not playing a game today. It's instead a few different other things, you know? Hmm. Yeah. I'm just gonna be chilling, basically. So, we'll see what happens, right? Anyway, as you can see, what you're seeing is actually the screen from my laptop here, so what I'm going to be doing is doing some coding. Actually, have a bit of a challenge I'm doing to myself. I guess you could say it's a challenge. What I'm going to be making today is, well, the first thing I need to make is a calculator. So that's what I'm doing first. I'm going to be making calculator. So let's do it. Now, as a heads up, right? I'm going to be making this in C++, which is a language I don't know how to code in yet. So I'm going to be learning, which is awesome. Basically killing three birds with one stone, right? Learning to code in C++, I'm learning to program, because there's a difference between coding and programming, and I'm learning how, well, the stuff I want works, aka lexes and parsers. Because that's my ultimate goal, to make a lexer and a parser and all that. Essentially to make a programming language. So, let's get started with this. Now, as I said, I am learning so how this language works, so I am going to be using a lot of resources here because I don't actually know how to use C++ that well yet. Anyway, let's see what these header files are. Okay. Right. Include math utils. Interesting. Yeah, right. Main. Alright, I think I get it. So you define the kind of stuff the stuff you need, and then in a separate thing you use it. That's, yeah, that seems interesting. And it's definitely an interesting idea for a language. Not one I particularly like, but hey, to each their own. So yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna be using this. So I want to test out how that works now. So let me do this then. So first I need to define it, right? So define test. I don't know. And then let's do what is it? And then I define my function, right? According to this. I don't know this thing though. Do I need that? I'm just gonna try it without first. So let me just make a test. You know what? Let's just make that test to add function. Yeah, just yeah. I want to see how this actually works. Function add defined in there. Oh. What just happened? My laptop just froze. Is it still working? Can't control it. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to restart my laptop right now. Shit. Yeah, this thing was not made for streaming. That's why I try to get my PC to stream it, but apparently that's too much to ask. Yeah, give me a sec while I restart my laptop. God damn it, right as I was coding as well. Hell. CD projects. Alright. And we're back. Damn. So annoying. Alright. I got it back up. That was annoying as hell. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, add numbers. What is this? No, I don't need this shit. Okay, let me just do add. I'm just gonna, yeah. Oh, do I not make it return? Oh, that makes more sense. Alright, alright. And then... That's... Doesn't this just end up making your code base even worse than in a normal language where you have only one file and you're just defining that? Because in a normal language you just use that and then, you know, include and use it. Why would you want a completely separate file to define the function when you still have to define it again in the CPP file? That makes no, I can't understand why you would want this separation if you still have to define it to use it like that. Like, I guess it has its uses, it's just I don't see in a, yeah, I don't. So I assume now what I do is include, right, and then do that, and then here I would include Lexa.h again, and in here alright, and I guess just to run it. Okay, so that compiled with 3, so that works. That's interesting. Alright, I guess that works. So it's very interesting. I don't know exactly why I would want this, but wait, is this a worse way or is this a better way of doing it? Because this, if you do it this way, you can include the functions in any file you want and you won't get a loop. That's an interesting question. Is this better than a normal language where you define it once and then use it? It's a good question. Alright. So I know that works. So we know it works for functions. I wonder if I make a variable here and test var, can I do that? Equals 10. Well, what if that? No, test var, would I have to, am I even allowed to do this? And then I do equals 10. Oh, you have to name external. And then you do that, and then I'm assuming I can do cout test, let's go var. And then run that. Okay, so it does work for variables as well, but they have to be set as external, which is interesting. Okay. I'm still not sure on this. I mean, in a language like Python, you just define it once and then import it and use it wherever you need. I don't understand why you would want to separate them. It just ends up making your code base bigger, doesn't it? It's twice as big as it should be. Because then you have 2 files for every one that you could have in another language. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh well. Well, let's get to the actual point of this whole thing, which is to make a calculator, I guess. So, let's get rid of this. I'll keep the include because I'm gonna end up using that file anyway. As running to true. Can I turn this off, bro? Like, how do I turn? Hold on, give me a sec. There you go. Fine. Thank you. Okay. So while is running, what I need is string input and cout let's make it enter your calculation command exit to stop. Right, and then we do send input, right? Then we do Actually, no, that's wrong because that's not gonna get me the correct Uh, I mean, it's fine, but that's not what I need. I need to first make sure that the input I'm getting is in the correct format. So we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna do string lower input. String lower input equals input. Get line sin input. And then transform. I'm gonna transform it to lower input dot begin, lower input dot end, lower input dot begin to lower alright, and then we check if lower input is equal to exit is running equals false. There you go. Now theoretically that should work. Exit. Right. Clear. Just. Okay, so we got input, which is good. Now I need to reuse that input, and this is where it gets tricky. So I essentially need a token now, which means I need here struct token in type number operator. Type. I don't know if this will work because I'm not sure on how to use this still. Double value job up. Will this work? Or do I need to do extern? Do I need that? Right. Is this really gonna work? Well, we'll find out. So... Don't I... This is interesting. Let's see. How do I do this now? That's a good question. Assuming this is correctly set up in the Alexa, I should be able to access it from here, but do I need to and how is the question. Maybe a create function, so it creates the token instead. What would the return be? I don't think it needs to return anything, right? Create token. For the value that it needs to take, I'm not sure. It needs to either take an int or a char, I think. Do I just give it a string and have this convert the string to what it needs to be? Oh, that's an interesting question. Maybe I should just give it a string. For now, let's give it a string value. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Yeah, just include, tag include, isn't it like string? What did it include here? Right, like that. I was correct the first time round. I wonder why it's not showing up there. Right. What am I doing? Wrong button. I probably need to include IOStream, not string, don't I? This is another thing I'm not used to doing. IOStream. Using namespace std. There you go. That's why I was doing that shit. Anyway. Oh, do I not need this? What? Oh yeah, this is whatever. Then what I need is to create a token. Token. And this is where I would need to give it the value. That's a good question. What do I do now? Alright, what do I do? I assume what I need now is basically to, well, I guess I need it to... We need to figure out, is the token a number or not? Right, so... Right, so I need to figure out if a number is a number or... Well, if the input is a number or not. What's a main thing? I need to figure out, is it... is the input a number or something else? But I think I need that to happen here instead, right? Okay, before I do the token creation, let me do this. So for char C, wrong thing, in value, not input because we don't have the input here. So for every character in the value given, if it's a digit or a dot operator, which just basically means it's a float instead of a, or double instead of a integer, then the number, when a number needs to be saved, so I need a variable for a number. So float, do I make it double number equal double number, then if, so we need to check if it's a digit, is digit, and then we basically just C, and we don't need that. If digit, if the character is a digit, or the character is equal to a dot, then we make number equal wait, no, it could potentially be a string. Wait, no, it needs to be a string because we have different number types, so that needs to be a string. Number plus C. That should be fine. Then else if C, and this is where we check for operator, is equal to plus, not this one, plus or C, no, or minus or divide, Wait, I need to do brackets as well. Okay, I'll do brackets after I figure this out. That's great. Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting this. Multiply. If it's any of these, then I probably need an operator thing. String. Op. Alright, if it's any of these, then we need to do a few things actually. First, if the previous number needs to be, so the current number needs to be set to, well, it needs to be converted into a number and then saved into as a token. Wait, but this function is for creating the token. Oh, this is annoying. What do I do? How do I do this? Let's see. It needs to be... This is actually difficult. Maybe I should make this a separate function. This is hard. Create token. Right now we're checking if it's a number or this. See, this is difficult when it comes to having it in multiple files. And this is where I'm stuck. Well, yeah, I can't have it in this function because this would need to create two different tokens, so this is wrong. I need a... Fuck. Okay, let me get rid of you guys, I don't need you. What I need is another function. Void... read line. Oops. And this one will be taking, again, a string value. So then this needs to go into here. This function only needs to create the token itself. So if all of this is if any of these are true, it means we now have a number. So we need to convert the string number into an actual number, and then we need to use and then we need to create a token with the token type with the token type as a number and the value set to, well, the number itself. Alright, we're getting there. So basically I need to call create token with string value, string type, right? And then if type is equal to number, Then we do then we do Right, let's call it first. So we do create. What am I doing? Create token. Am I doing something wrong? Why is it not? Why is it not finding it? Oh, right. What? Oh, right. Because now it doesn't have the two things, so that's fine. The first thing it needs to pass is the number and the type as number. That's fine. And then after that, it needs to create another token. The thing it needs to pass is op, and the type would be operator. But before that, I need to actually set that, which means this needs to. Wait, I don't need this then, because instead I can just pass C into it, right? Right? Oh wait. What? Okay, well, I guess that works. Anyway, this is getting ridiculous. Then it creates a token of type operator, and I think that would work. Because it first creates the number. Just in case, I'm gonna set number to empty string. Once this happens, wait, yeah, this should theoretically work, I think. Then again, it's programming, nothing ever works as you expect, so I'm expecting this to break. Well, now the hard part. Creating the actual token thing. So, for the number operating, it's to set the type as number and the value as the actual number itself. For an operator, it needs to set this as operator and this just the character of operator itself, so that's fine. Which means I need, if the type is number, then we're creating a number token. So I need you to get this. Oh. Right, I need somewhere to store these tokens though. That's another thing. I need somewhere to store the tokens. which I guess would be most likely a vector would work, right? Is that even gonna work with oh, can I even include stuff like this? Include vector? Does that even work here? Apparently it does. Okay, that's interesting. Vector token and the name tokens. This is okay. Can you just work? What's with this error? Is it just because it's not used? Tokens. I don't know how these things work yet. Ugh. I don't understand. I still don't understand why you'd want these header files, but whatever. It's a proper way to do it in C++. So let's do it. Anyway, first thing first. Token. The token type. The type equals token number. Then token value equals just value, right? Yeah, I think so. No. Oh, I forgot I need to convert this to a number first. Oh, fuck. For that, I'm gonna have to use string stream because I don't think there's any other way of converting numbers, right? Of converting strings to numbers. I mean, there are probably, but like... Yeah, so you have a string class. Well, let's use this then, I guess. So... Oh. String, right, I need to include SS stream, right, and then string stream num stream and the thing we need is value. Then double final number, we're gonna set that, and we do, and then we just give it to it, I guess. Num string final number, right? Well, that should theoretically convert it, right? Then this needs to be final number instead. So theoretically that should be it for that. Else if type is equal to operator, basically the same thing, but all it needs to do is oh right, I forgot this needs to actually add the token. It would be tokens. Can I access that? Yeah. Dot push back token. Great. Then we do token. Wait. Yeah. Token underscore up. Token. Oh wait, no. Underscore up dot type equals token operator, and for this one we don't need to convert anything, so it's dot up equals value, right? Because that's being set as a character. Oh fuck, I set it as a string. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. The string stream work for Charles? Like string stream char stream value char operator char stream operator. Does that work? Why are you giving me an error? What? Oh, fine. Just name it op. Op. Yes. And set this to op. Oh, so it doesn't work for strings. So I'm assuming string stream just works for everything then. That's how that works. That's interesting. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do now. Well, let's, why is this giving me an error? Oh, oops. and then just tokens dot push back underscore up, right? So will that work? Theoretically, this should work now, right? Why am... Oh, I apparently keep forgetting to close it. Is this... Okay, but this still gives me errors. Huh. Lead to ODR violations. Yeah, I'm not sure how... I'm not sure what the issue here is. What am I actually supposed to do about this then? Do I like extern this? Oh, okay, so I'm still not sure why I sometimes use this and sometimes not. This makes no sense. Oh, that is a confusing. Why is this some... oh, okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. I don't know why that works like that. Anyway, how do I make this work with my main file now? I'm assuming if I pass the... All I need to do now is call read line and the input. So read line, that's not gonna work, is it? Huh. How do I call a function? No, it's the head of... Okay, I'm stupid. Hold on, give me a second. String read... Wait, no, I made a void. Oops. Void read line. String value. Yeah, just... Oh, for God's sake. Include string. There you go. So read line, there you go, now I get it. And I set this to input, right? And then theoretically that should create the token. Now, just to make sure this works, let's add a string string confirm function. You're not gonna let me do that, are you? Fuck. You know what? Let's just using namespace std. There you go. Now I can get rid of this bullshit. String confirm, and then string confirm. Wait, does it need to be a string, or can I just make it a void? I think a void would have worked. Ah, who cares? Let's do it like this. So basically needs to, let me just output tokens, I guess. That's not gonna work, is it? For token, oh, wait, is it tokens? No, it's token. I hate the way this language does things. Like, why does it have to use this? I get it, but I hate it. Anyway, for... No? Okay, you're just unhappy. For token and tokens, see out token dot type oops. Token dot value. This is really ridiculous. I have to do these. What am I doing? No. Token dot op and del. Why? Oh right, it needs to return a value if I'm gonna do this. What if I just set it to void? And then it can just be a void, and it doesn't have to return a value. Does that work? Let's test this. Well, can't say I didn't expect this. I mean, what code works first try? So what the hell did I do wrong then? Function create token. Right. Undefined reference to tokens. In function confirm. Undefined reference to tokens. What? But there is... Oh, do I need to create the tokens here first as well? Because that could make sense. I'm assuming I just need to create the tokens, right? Wait, but I already created it like this. I'm confused. What if I do tokens? Tokens. Does that work? No? Oh, fuck. How do I make this while being able to access it from other places then? Or do I just do tokens? No, equals to. So I do vector here. Vector. Oh fuck. I'm so confused right now. Maybe if I just copy this. Oh, look at that. I don't even need to import vector. That's interesting. Wait, what? Why don't I need to import vector? Ah, who cares? Will that work? I'm assuming not. Wait, what? Let's do 1 plus 2. Yeah, see, it's not returning anything. Fuck. I don't know how this works. Wait. Maybe tokens. Maybe just that on its own and then get rid of that. I don't know how this works. Damn it. See, the problem with this is it doesn't show you how you're supposed to do this from a header file. It just shows you how you do this like this, you know? Check if it's empty. That could work. Actually, let me just do that. Let's see here. I was gonna leave you as you are because I don't know if that even works. Let me just do, wait, but if then this would technically add it to this, right? Or is it because I'm doing it a different way? Else, see how, wait, if God. Expected expression. Oh, you mean here? I don't. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is not the Oh. Okay, everything's going wrong. Give me a second. Let me close you. I forgot this is a for loop, not an if. Let me do it actually above this. If tokens dot is dot empty, then say out nothing here. Okay, let's try that again. 1 plus 2. Okay, it's just not doing it at all. Well, oh, nope. That's interesting. So maybe confirm is not being called at all. Confirm is not being called at all. Shit. Or is it? Isn't it supposed to be like, no. Okay, so I just haven't called the function I created for this. Right, that makes sense. Confirm. Okay, now it should work. Right. 1 plus 2. I mean, it works, I think. I should have made it via output a bit better, but you know, it works. So I think this fixed it. Wait, but then is it adding it to this tokens or this tokens thing? Now I'm not sure which one it's adding it to. Fuck. I have an idea. Confirm tokens. Let's see what happens now. Confirm tokens. Right. Why aren't you... Is it because it's underneath? It is. Okay. That is annoying. Anyway. Okay, so this one, I'm not sure which tokens variable it's accessing, so it might be printing this one. I don't know if this is the same as the other one. It's very confusing. This one for sure will only be has only got access to this tokens thing. Wait, where is it? This tokens thing, so we'll see what happens. Yo, Burrito, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? Let me clear this first. Let's see if this works. So 1 plus 2. Yeah, I have no idea if this is working or not. I'm just gonna assume it is and go with the flow. That's, I think it's using the right one, but, yeah. Let's just say it is. I don't know. Header files are confusing. So... I mean, I guess that's what calculator basically... I mean, that's what Lex had done. The next thing is to parse it and figure out if it works at all. So, now what it needs to do is go through and do calculations, but to add some extra stuff to it, the calculations it needs to complete need to be in order. So it has to be according to bid mass. Which makes this slightly more difficult because now it needs to go through each token, figure out which ones are together, and do the calculations in the correct order of operands. That is... For someone who hates math, this is annoying. Anyway... I'm gonna do that in a new file set. So let's make a parser.cpp and a parser.h. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So this one needs to hashtag define parser. Is that how I do it? I forgot already. Yeah. I don't know if I need this, but I'm just gonna assume I do. So anyway, parser. So it needs to have basically a parse function. What is the function gonna be? I think a void, right? Yeah, pass. Does it need any arguments? Because it's just getting, it's gonna access the tokens, and once it's accessed the tokens, it has to. Wait, can I even? Does it even have access to that? Because it accesses the token vector, and then you need to go through each one and somehow do operations, I guess. But how do I make sure it does them in the correct order? That's the important thing. What shall we do? That's a good question. Maybe a stack? Do maybe a stack, right? Algorithms. It needs to. If I use one stack and another stack, but this doesn't. This still doesn't. Like, it does the top ones, but how do I make it do it in order? This still won't fix my issue, so that's. This is something that's like. This is one of those problems that is a programming problem, not a coding problem. This, like, theoretically, how would you program this? Right. Yeah. How would they do it? I mean, if I just pass expression, let's call it, because it sounds better. So I'm gonna need to get the tokens, and then for each token add it to. But then what do I do with operators? This is hard. Okay, let's make this slightly easier. First things first, I need confirm to, instead of this, print it slightly differently. So, it's not gonna give me anything. Instead of just printing this, which, now that I look at it, isn't this a bit too many tokens? Right, I wish I could just print out the whole... Wait, I swear there is. Isn't there a way to print out the size of the vector? What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Change vector element, remove vector size, there you go. Use the size function. Great, so... And then do... tokens dot... Oh wait, no, wait, no, it would be tokens dot... Yeah, and then we just do cout tokens dot size, and then run this command again. If I do 1 plus Jesus Christ plus 2, 6. Why is it creating 6 tokens? Okay, something's wrong. I only just noticed it as well. Why is it print... Oh, that's a good question. Why is it printing out 6 tokens? It should only be 2 tokens, right? 1 plus... Yeah, there's no way you should print out 6. So we get in a loop somewhere. So it creates a token with the type and the value, and then pushes it to the stack, to the vector, right? This one doesn't operate, so 1 plus 2 should only have 3 tokens in total. There shouldn't be any more than that. It's duplicating them somewhere. So this means somewhere it's running that twice, essentially. Read line, you call it once, right? For each character, yeah, this should only create a number token once. Then it should create the operator token. So it's still not... even if I made the parser now, it wouldn't work because this is gonna ruin it. Oh, that's annoying. Why is it making it... Why is it doing the token size as 6? Well, this is an easy way to do it. Cout creating number token number and L, and basically copy Control C, Control V, creating operator, and we do op. And then now, if I run this and do 1 plus 2, so it creates a number token of 1, then it creates an operator token that's empty, then a number token that's empty, then... Okay, so it's creating extra tokens for some reason. Why is it doing it twice? Is it twice or is it 3 times for each? Number. Okay, so it's doing it 3 times for each one. Right, because there's 3 characters in the read line, so it's running 3 times, but for some reason it's okay. Now I'm closer, but why is it doing that specifically though? Basically, the issue is this. For some reason, this is printing. Because it should only create the token once, for each. So every time it reaches this, it should create 1 number, 1 operator token, and then it shouldn't create 1 at all when it does this. That's interesting. Why would it be doing that? Well, I'm not sure, but for now, I'm gonna finish this stream and think about it. I've got other stuff to do right now. I gotta go make myself some food, so I will most likely I'll most likely do another stream in the evening. For me. So in a few hours. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. Bye.